I continue making my way down my never-ending list of rogue descendants. Today we have Between the Stars. I was looking at the store page and I'm like, is this a miscategorization? I don't see roguelike anywhere, but I've kind of been looking forward to this space game, so I'm going to play it regardless. Between the Stars is a space action game with RPG growth and real-time combat that places you at the helm of an interstellar cruiser. I have been reading through the entire thing. I just cannot find the roguelike element. It just seems to be like a nice little RPG that you play in space. I'm just gonna play it, brother. I'm going to launch it, see what it plays like. I've been kind of Jones. I've been seeing it in the list, and I'm like, man, I really want to get to this one. I wonder what it plays like. I don't care if it's not a roguelike. I want to give it a try, damn it. First order of business, lower that freaking volume. This one seems particularly loud. I'll make sure to, as soon as we start, I'll tab out and I'll check the recording to make sure the levels are okay. This one seems louder than usual. Anyway, let me make my way through all the settings and we'll start a new game. Gives you a prologue or a start campaign. Let's click on that prologue, get ourselves into whatever story this game contains, which seems to be the main draw of the whole thing, other than, of course, the action space combat.
Systems damaged. Warp drive pressure increasing.
Allows me to control the camera. I appreciate
warp
that.
drive to full power.
But
It really sounds loud. I need to pause the recording and see whether the volumes are okay in the video.
Charging in 4, 3.
Really like the way it looks. It looks
Just a bit
gorgeous. But, you know, it's pretty easy to make a space game look good.
Warp successful.
We've made it.
Space is inherently gorgeous. So,
My
you know,
damage
not to
analysis.
diminish the artistic
Starting
integrity or
damage
anything, but
assessment protocol. Testing main engines.
oh, I actually have some controls. You throttle with the mouse wheel, which is, you know, very shippy. You lower it down, and then you can probably reverse.
Moderate damage.
Oh, very neat.
Engines operational.
Where is the
Testing
throttle,
navigation
though? Do you guys see a
systems.
display for the throttle? I don't see it anywhere. It's just kind of, you get a feel for it, I guess. Yeah, I guess you get a feel of it. Anyway, use W and S to tilt. But I already do that with the mouse, don't I? Or I think it's actually... The mouse probably controls the guns. Yeah, and then WSD controls the ship. I like that quite a bit. And then you rotate. How about some yaw? I don't see any yaw. Do I not get any yaw?
Navigation systems
That's okay,
operational.
though. We don't need yawing.
Testing power systems.
I'll just hee-haw. The prologue, it says prologue, but it's just tutorial. So, I mean, it does ease you into the story. What is this? The energy control systems allow you to reassign power to shield weapons or engines. In the panel below, you will see 3 gauges displaying the allocation of energy. Up arrow, huh? That is really far. That's really, really far. Let's see, the up arrow. All energy into the engines. Oh, the left and the right. Definitely that has to be changed. I would wonder if it allows for compound mappings. I really appreciate that. Let's see, we can find the arrows. Let's see if Shift and W. Nope. Replace. Yeah, that's what I wanted. There you go. Hopefully this will work out. Shift and D, Shift and A. And that will allow me to use the one hand to change the allocation of energy. And I 100% anticipated having to rebind pretty heavily. Any kind of space sim or space game, it always feels like I need to rebind everything. Anyway. Oh, but that doesn't work. Unfortunate. Let me just use the left arrows. Now nothing works. Okay, never mind. Oh, I see. It's not a toggle. It's not a toggle. You just have to press it down long enough.
Captain,
Doesn't
we're
really do
detecting
much
warp
though.
signatures
I don't
in
see
the
any
vicinity.
changes. Oh, I
We've been
see it.
followed.
Do you see
Prepare
it
for
down here?
attack.
That's how it works. Okay, okay. Everything, all power to the engines. Deflector shields that protect from damage. As weakened, the hull is exposed. Focus event. Press X to change the camera mode to 360 view. Okay. Press and hold the right mouse to zoom and left mouse button to fire. This is getting me into the thick of battle. All power to shields. I have changed to 360 view? What do you mean? Oh, okay. Attack. Ooh. Anyway, continue thrusting. Thrust! Until we are victorious. I'm already having some difficulty here figuring out a proper way to control this nonsense. I cannot tell. Oh, I see. The power. The green right here. The green is the thrust. And then all power to weapons. I don't need shields. All overwhelming firepower. That's all I need. Oh, well, I have overheated the weapons. Oops. Nuke! Burst. Oh, impact! No, it did not actually land. I am a little disappointed. Anyway, annihilation.
Reinforcements incoming.
Has
We
come
need
to
more
pass.
firepower.
Anyway, let me replay the video for me to listen to it. And press 2 to launch a nuclear missile against an enemy ship. The missile will follow your aiming reticle. Okay, I see. Let me pause real quick to make sure the volumes are not completely out of whack. As far as I can tell, it sounds just right. It sounds just right. Continue the obliteration of my enemy. Overwhelming barrage. Now, all power to shield as I... Oh, well, never mind. It has been obliterated. Oh, there's more. There's more. I have to press X to continue. Oh, also tilt my ship down. My weapons are pretty underpowered, but how about you eat a nuclear missile? No, nothing? Oh, yeah, baby! I'm liking that. I'm liking that quite a bit. If a game gives me the option to nuke my enemies, that's a +7 at least. At the very least, you get a +7 on my evaluation of your worth.
Objective
Also...
neutralized.
Good work, team. Is everyone all right?
All right. I am all right.
Captain,
All power to
determined
engine.
this
We need to
news will cause a
poof it
decline
out of
in
here.
crew morale of 64.7%. But I must inform you that the enemy bypassed our shields.
Pah!
2 casualties
But a flesh wound.
confirmed.
Salvage an enemy ship. Okay, I can do that. Click. Oh, click. Ah, I see. Loot the ships with magic. It's technology. Don't
System
question it.
analysis. Critical. Repairs needed immediately.
All power to
All right.
shield to engines. Yeah,
Mine,
yeah,
what's
we're
our current
good.
position?
We are currently in the
So why am I
Thalassic
even looting?
sector.
I can't even
It is
tell.
on the outskirts of the Interstellar Republic's headquarters.
Oh, protonite credits.
be able to reach it
synthetic
using our drive
monazite, mine
Preparing
launcher,
warp
bulletproof
drive.
vest, damage plate. All right, well, I'll just keep grabbing everything, buddy. The spoils are for the victor. I am quite the space pirate. I am ready to sell all the scraps. Buddy, come on, you can do it. There's more loot to be had. Look, it takes a little bit of work to figure it out. Okay, oh, there's a map, but there's loot to be had. I'm not going to leave this loot behind, even though we're playing the prologue, so I am sure not to keep any of this crap. Okay, I'll hit that map. Star map allows fast travel between nearby sectors. Where am I, though? Am I in Yuyi? I want to go to Yuyi, where all the whores are at. Behind enemy lines unreachable. Click on the Tacit Stella sector. I can do that. Boink. Ugh. I
Warp
won't.
drive
If
engines
only I knew
damaged.
where the hell I
Jump
was.
Impossible.
My. Which is the closest space station in this sector?
It's your mama's
It's
house.
the trade station and Terra's port.
This AI is really
Set in the coordinates.
an older version, very
Coordinates
outdated.
set.
She doesn't even have the sex bot module. Come on, Elon, get on it. I need to goon to this ponytailed virtual bitch. Let's see. Let's go to the Allied station. 128 kilometers away. What do you mean kilometers? Give me some freaking clicks. This is a space game. Anyway, press G to start charging the quantum engines. You know they're high tech because they're quantum. There you
Mine.
go.
Situation report on Antaros Port.
Accessing database. This station serves as a crucial hub for business
Blow it up.
and mining sector speculators.
I have
It has a
outpaced
large
my
port
nuclear
specialized
missile.
for trade freighters that
I
return
am
full of
about to
materials
go
from
back in
mining
time and
settlements.
explode 5 minutes ago.
They also swear they have the best beet soup recipe in the universe.
Oh yeah, beet soup. That's my kind of passion. I'm just gonna smash into it. Alright, it just stops on its own. Alright. I want to dock.
Captain Scott from the 5th Republic Fleet here.
Okay.
We
Just
request
power down,
docking
power down.
permission.
No, I can't. I gotta actually read
Station
things.
control tower here. Dock at the assigned bay. Over.
Make use of the lateral and vertical thrusters.
Receiving
Just
coordinates.
shift control to move the
Establishing
ship vertically.
communication. Docking protocol prepared.
Left shift and control. Oh, when I was using... Oh, look at that. When I'm using shift to do power to engines, I'm also moving back and forth because it is double mapped. But that's okay. I mean, that's not a massive problem. I'm okay with that. And use Z and C to move the ship laterally. Oh, some strafing. Very nice. But it's very slow. Like, I would not rely on this to dodge anything. That's just basically a little bit of fine control so that you can dock into places properly, I bet. Stop the ship and within the highlighted area. Wait a few seconds without moving to confirm the docking. Oh, baby. I keep trying to move with the cursor, but no, the moving is entirely with the keys. Maybe don't super thrust your way into the wall of the superstation. That would be pretty terrible. Just less power to engines. Less power to engines, please. A little bit slower. Control to go down. Maybe a little bit faster. Rotate. Slow down. Oh, I'm already there. My nose is actually hitting the thing. Stop the ship within the highlighted area. Oh, that will be C. Move sideways. We are scraping the nose of the ship. It is our first day at the helm. They won't judge me, will they? It's just a few paint repairs. Don't be such a stickler for regulations. Let me slow. Oh! I am the dock master. Look, docking a spaceship is like super advanced spacefarer. Ask anybody in the International Space Station how easy it is to dock a damn spaceship. God damn it, how dare you! Put me down. Access points on space stations or planets will be marked with an orange selectable box. In these locations, you will find what services are available: shop, crew, hiring, garage, shipyard, and other unique events. Seeing what each station has to offer can help you weather the dangers of the galaxy. As long as you take me to the space brothel, I'm going to be equipped to handle all gonorrhea. To move around the station, right-click to move the camera around the station. Position the cursor of an orange point to see the area. What are you talking about? The red area indicates the zone's exit point. Click to leave the station or planet you're on. I am a little confused. Is it just... Are you giving me a whole tutorial for me to just hover over the two menu items and then click on them? Surely not, right? Surely there's more complication to this. I see. Okay. You can move things around. Can you click on the station? I don't think so. This is just to pan. Position the cursor of an orange point to see the area. I'm a little confused. It's like, do you need to do anything with the station? Or do you just do this? And click on the thing? It's so silly. Anyway, click on the docks. Access point is blah 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 blah. Oh, it's leaving now. You encounter a great commotion around the freighters and the station when you exit the ship. You hear shouts from every direction and merchants bidding ever-increasing numbers for the goods. You and your crew leave the freighters behind and search for a repair workshop. You find yourself distracted by the neon signs when someone bumps into your shoulder. Look down. Ouch, that hurt. It's a scruffy young woman who begins to quickly pick back at the spanners and metallic objects of all sorts as she had been carrying as she gets back on her feet. This is a meet cute. We have entered a romance movie on the Hallmark Channel. Sorry, I wasn't looking where I was going. Don't worry, are you hurt? You should be more careful, dumbass. You're speaking with the captain of the Republic. Oh, my apologies, Captain. Susan White, chief mechanic of the Pulsar ship Repair here. What can I do for you? Actually, we're just looking for a repair shop for our ship. Dumbass. You walk together to the docking bay where your ship is located. Susan rubs her eyes incredulously. Susan White. No way! A KP-564SC bar penis warship? It's completely totaled. How did you manage to... All right, we can do it, but it won't be cheap or easy. The repair cost greatly exceeds your credit account. After negotiating, you agree to handle a series of tasks for her in return for the repairs. Here comes the visit to the brothel at last. In the meantime, you will be given a completely operational ship. Susan, do you know where we can find the communications room? I need to talk to your father. I'm very disappointed in you. Of course, Captain. There's a transmission bay in the next district over. I can show you the way. Large space stations often have a transmission system highly superior to that of normal ships, allowing for cross-sector communications. You walk through the station until reaching the transmission bay, where you encounter 2 guards. After identifying yourself, you are allowed to enter and spot the transmission crew busily sending coordinates and data to nearby stations. You are granted a terminal in order to send a situation report to the Republic. So I wonder what these are. Do I get to hire people? Click. Nothing happens. Perform the transmission. Captain Scott here. We're transmitting from Anterosport in Sector Thama 6. Captain Scott, we were expecting your arrival 2 days ago, Admiral Xiao said. Yes, sir. Oh, Jane Scott, I'm a lady. Yes, sir, we ran into problems. We were following the trail of a slaver network in the Lithoboa sector. We infiltrated their base and secured the intelligence that you requested, but our scientists are still unable to decipher it. During our retreat, we were ambushed by an assault fleet. We thought we had left them behind when we arrived at this sector, but we were intercepted. We finally managed to finish off the enemy ships, but 2 of my crew members lost their lives and the Genesis was practically destroyed. Admiral Xiao, I'm sorry to hear that, Captain. We'll give them the send-off they deserve. What is the current status of the Genesis? Currently, it is inoperable. As soon as its repair will blah 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 blah. As one of this candidate for your duty, every government body. Don't worry, Admiral. We'll arrive before the visit starts. This is a little overlong. I want to get more action. Commercial area. Oh, well, never mind. Bounty contract supply shop. Hire crew members. Your stash will let you store items that you can use for new runs. On new runs. Hey, there's some roguelike language right there. So it is like you do a run and maybe you get something randomized, I wonder. The Anteros Freighter, a contract. What is your problem? Is it time for a sexy times with the porn bot? No? Holy crap, this is a little too much for me. Superior repair kit though. Anyway, let me just click on the mission. The Anteros Freighter. In order to repair the ship, we will need an ion reactor. This usually would not be a problem if we had the needed materials, but that is not the case. We have not had any news from the space freighter E-32 Pulsar repair ship in 2 Earth days. Very important to specify Earth days. I don't know the fiction of this entire universe. Are we just humans from Earth and we have colonized space? Very classic. Or are we in a galaxy full of aliens? I don't know. We have not had any news from the space freighter. Blah, 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 blah. Its crew is not answering any hails, and their last coordinates show it is approaching an asteroid field known as Antero Cemetery. Well, that's ominous. We need you to find them. I'll investigate. Okay, I will accept this contract. So, this is the store, which I think is my storage. I don't think this is for me to buy, or is it? Upgrade. I'm broke, right? I have 1,000 protonite? Damn! Oh, no, I am not broke. I have 6,669 credits. That is demonically nice. Very nice. So, is this what is equipped? Like, this menu is not extremely... It's not extremely easy to read. What does this mean? Is this armament that is in my possession? Is this the stuff in my storage? Is this I think things that I can buy? Do I buy them with right click, double click, drag? I don't have the knowledge to know exactly what is worth buying here, so I'm just not gonna do it. Let's see if we can go to our ship. I assume this is my ship. We have a dual flak cannon. Dual flak cannon. I would like to use this rocket ship system. Wonder what the 3 pips are supposed to be. Wonder if it's durability or quality of the item. Let me poke around these menus to maybe ascertain what the hell is going on in these menus. Don't want to record the whole process of learning, but I'll tell you what I learned. I am still mostly lost, but I will buy this repair kit. How you like that? Do you endorse that purchase? I endorse this purchase. I was looking through it all, and I don't think I can use much of anything. I swapped one of the modules for the nuclear missile launcher. I don't know where these are at. It's not in the stash. I think this is just my inventory, I suppose. Then I clicked on the crew members, and we have a pile of names here, and there's really nothing to choose over there, but they all appear to be level 11, except for the captain, who is level 6. Why is the most unqualified idiot the one in charge? It makes no damn sense, but it does seem like when you level up, you get to, spend points on upgrades. So there is our point expenditure. I am looking forward to it indeed. Let's just click on the big red button and see if we can get the hell out of here. That's the shop. Back to the dock. We leave the station. Indeed, we were given basically the SR2 SS Normandy.
Everyone to their posts. We must find that missing freighter.
Captain, do
Super.
you think it could have been an attack?
Get me
It's
out of here.
strange.
All power
If
to
it had
engines.
been an attack, the security systems would have asked for a security detail from the station, and they would have come to its aid.
Find the Anteros.
They could have used a signal inhibitor to cut
freighter.
communications.
I'm going to go to
The asteroid
there it is.
cluster where the ship was seen doesn't correspond to any commercial route. Decree M22,
Engines.
under Republic law, restricts commercial routes in order to guarantee the safety of its freighters.
Oh, mega fart.
This behavior would be a direct violation of
So what
Organic
happens if I
Space
smash
Law
into the
412,
asteroid?
Section 2,
Woo! Nothing, alright? Nothing actually happened. So I'm seeing the shields. Let me power the shields. Do you see the shields at the bottom left corner? The back and the right are at full power. Can I change where they are at? I wonder. I'm also seeing, how about turn off the engine? What are these? Holy crap. What have happened? This brings up the systems inventory thing. M is the map. U? Get back to work. It's like a status report kind of thing. How about P? That's probably picture mode. Yeah, we don't care about picture mode right now. O? Probably show the current objective. And then B, report the bug. Yeah, all right. I needed to know what the hell those were. Anyway, back to engines. Full power. Go, go, go. Looking forward to it. I suppose I'm still playing the prologue. I really don't know. I would like to, start
We've arrived at the freighter's last known coordinates,
the actual
Captain.
campaign. I don't
There
know if
doesn't
this is
appear to
part
be
of it.
anything here. Mai, can you scan the area?
Let's make sure
I
I come
detect
in
irregular radiation readings coming from the
with
middle of
average
the cluster.
power to all my systems.
Let's take a look.
And by take a look, I mean nuke it! I like the arc of it, very cool. Just destroy it with overwhelming force. I want to see that explosion. Oh!
Captain,
Nuclear power!
Found the source of the radiation.
I win!
We should proceed to scan.
I knew I would win.
Mai, prepare the analysis module.
Alright, okay.
Preparing the scan system.
Stop. Aim at the debris and press and hold the right mouse button. Okay.
Scan
Easy
complete,
times.
Captain. It's a fragment of the freighter's calibration reticle. I am 98% positive that the damage and radiation emissions confirm a plasma cannon attack.
Oh.
This looks like the result of an attack.
Can I bump it?
Mai, can you follow the radiation signature?
Bonk.
Comparing samples.
I'm going to
Similar
carry it out of
readings
here.
found in nearby coordinates. Establishing route.
I'll carry it out here by hand. Don't need to tether it. Don't need to dock against it. Anyway, follow the radiation signal. The Anteros freighter. Allied station. What is the radiation signal? I guess that's the quest marker, and that's where I'm supposed to go. Pow! Enable mega engines. Go 100 kilometers. To starboard. Aft. Guns all ready. Everybody aboard. Aboard now. Mr. Worf, all shields to the starboard side. The bulwark is falling
Captain,
apart.
we're being
What?
hailed. Shall we accept the call?
No.
Affirmative.
Ex-Pleo, commander of the Starship Insurrection of the pirate fleet here. I order your immediate retreat.
Nuke!
This frigate is now under our control. Surrender or we'll open fire.
This is the captain of the warship Genesis of the
I already made
Interstellar
the decision,
Republic.
bud.
I demand you halt your activities immediately.
Captain Scott? Of the warship Genesis? In that hunk of junk?
I don't think I.
You have to
It's time. All powers to weapons. Shred them to pieces. Get wrecked. All power to engines. We're done. We're done here. Okay, there's actually more fighting to be done. You will learn to regret the day you cross me. It is time for you to explode. Shushed. Oh, it's hitting you, baby. Kaboom! Get wrecked, you disgusting, filthy pirate. You thought that you could escape the incredible might of the Captain Lucanos of the starship SS Enterprise. There's no way you can withstand the ongoing might of this barrage. Okay, that did not work out the way I expected to. And now we are sitting ducks. Oh, power to shields. Carry on forward. They cannot possibly land the shots. That's pathetic. Just 5 more seconds until the nuke is ready. Let me... We're going to... Coming around for another attack. All power to weapons. Aim. You got wrecked, you filthy pirate. You thought, I don't know who the hell you are, but now you're just dust. You're just disgusting interstellar debris is what
Captain,
you are.
the ship's remains correspond to the freighter we've been searching for.
We have to look for survivors and confirm the shipment
No
was in fact
survivors.
stolen.
There are no survivors.
Preparing to board.
Give me that thing. Give me that thing. Filth. Anyway, let me go back to my quest marker. Another excellent battle full of righteousness. What you got, buddy? Let me get in there. Slow down a little bit. We're going to go for a gentle approach. Whoa. You enter what is left of the freighter as the bay doors close behind you. Inside you find the remains of what used to be an enormous commercial freighter. You can see all sorts of supplies and objects strewn on the floor, along with what was once the crew. After some time searching the corridors, you come to a passageway with two possible paths. Well, this is a non-choice. This is not a choice. This is a let's flip a coin. So silly. Your crew and you advance through the corridor you have chosen. The further into the ship you go, the more you feel you're not alone. After a while, you reach another split in the path. Go left. You reach a small room where the way forward leads to two different directions again. One of the specialists says, "Captain, I think we've been here already." You look a bit closer and you're almost sure you are back at the first turn you made. Well, you know, to follow the way out of any maze, you always do the same side until you circle back to where you're at. Your crew and you have blah, 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 another split. Let's go right again. After walking circles, you're at a hallway and a large hatch opens before you. Peering through the door frame into the darkness, you can make out a faint light. I have a bad feeling about this. Let's go in though. As soon as you enter, the bay doors close and the light turns on. At the back of the room, you see out there raw protonite shipment stacked in rows, emitting pale rays of light. You are surprised by a robotic voice, which seems to be the ship's MAI system? Major AI system. Mad AI system, probably. Intruders detected in the loading bay. Activating security protocol. Opening evacuation hatches. "We are intruders, dumbass! Halt! We are the crew of the Genesis of the Republic!" The AI waits a few seconds and begins to speak again. Opening suspended. Validating credentials. Error. They are intruders. Excuse me? I speak with the authority of the Republic. Stand down lest you wish to be melted. No, I am Captain Scott. We're here to rescue the freighter. I demand to skip with the captain immediately. I don't know my charisma score, but I'm going to click on it. Oh, it's a roll. 6 or more, dice result not. Well, this is pretty bad. But don't worry, I'm gonna roll an 8. Oh, I'm too good. I'm too good at the video game. Look at me, Baldur's gating my way through success. Your charisma level allows you to succeed. Major mad AI system. Captain, intruders in the loading bay, wish to speak with you. After a few minutes of silence, the system speaks once again. I'm afraid the captain is indisposed. Temporal register error. E2J seconds since the plasma ray impacted against the command bridge. He is assuredly in the restroom. Establishing analysis probability of... The bay doors begin to open on the crew and you grab hold of what you can. The force of the vacuum pulls you forcefully toward them. If you open the bay doors, the shipment will be lost. Idiot! Negative. The shipment has been anchored in place to ensure its safety. You can see the chest have... Okay, then we are intruders. 0% probability of the intruders identifying themselves as intruders. The AI begins to calculate probabilities, seeming confused. Only someone who is an intruder will claim they are. What are your orders, my? Confused by the question, the AI answers. The mad AI system has to ensure the security of the shipment and is tasked with eliminating the intruders who would take it. If we want to protect the shipment, you would be the intruder that is jeopardizing it. Faced with the premise, the system continues. Analysis error, fatal logical error, intruder destruction. The bay doors close behind you, eliminating the risk of being expelled through them. The AI continues to unspool a litany of errors until it comes to the conclusion that it must eliminate itself. You hear its voice turn off as you ensure everyone is safe. That is the way you destroy all AI. You're running into a paradox. It never fails. That was close. Let's return to the Genesis with the shipment. You load the crates of protonite onto the ship, and you set out to search for any log entry that might explain what the hell just happened. The engineers tried the few working terminals left, but all data appears to be corrupt. You make a backup copy to be able to study it later. Wonderful.
Let's go back to the station to inform Susan.
Hell yeah, Susan.
What kind of pirates assault a protonite freighter
We're
just
about
to
to
abandon
sit down, have some coffee together.
X-Player's weapons do not
Super
correspond to
engine.
the radiation we've been following.
Oh, is that
Captain,
loot?
the coded data seems to
I left
follow
it
the
behind
same
now.
pattern obtained in the slaver's base. Our team can't undertake an investigation. We haven't found enough matches.
Oh, you do strafe pretty nicely here. There you go. Can't be stopped. Can't be stopped. I'm liking it quite a lot. I am really enjoying myself. Oh, what just happened? I think just going up, it kind of destroyed my engines. Oh, because I think shift is also mapped to changing the power levels. Why am I not maximum thrust? This is a terrible mistake. Anyway, I wonder if we are in the campaign or you play the prologue and this is just a giant super tutorial, and then
Control tower, we
the
request
campaign is
permission to
completely
dock.
unrelated. Whoop.
Station control tower here. Dock at the assigned bay. Over.
Is that dock 3? I'll get
Receiving
there.
coordinates.
I'll get there.
Establishing communication.
Check me out,
Docking
baby.
protocol prepared.
Check me out. Look at me. Oh! I am the genius. I am the greatest pilot of all time. Kind of helps that there's no collision damage. Slight assistance. Go to the docks and meet with somebody. Sure. Susan White. Let's have some coffee and crumpets. Upon arriving at the station, you go to the docking port where your ship is located. There you spot Susan, who rushes out to meet you. You're back. Have you found anything? Susan looks at you expectantly, waiting for an answer. No, we found nothing. I will quietly pocket this surprise. Anyway, we found the freighter, but there were any survivors. They were all dead, Susan. There was nothing we could do. They were violently butchered. Susan looks shocked by the news. After a few seconds, she recovers and begins to speak. That can't be. I've known the pilot ever since we were kids. Were you able to recover the cargo? No, but I brought you this severed head. Well, at least there is some good news. Our crew is currently working hard on the repairs. Since you need the ship as soon as possible, maybe your engineers could help us. Could you process the protonite slabs and fabricate a new ion reactor? Of course, we'll get right on it. Let's go to the commercial space so we can protonize a reactor. Go to the department scrapping workshop. Okay. This seems complicated. Scrapping workshop. Click on the plus. And then we grab the raw protonite. Put it in the plus. With the obtained materials, fabricate an ion reactor. This is easy. Now we go to the engineer workshop. Click on that. Then I grab my ion reactor Mark 1. There you go. Fabricate. Easy peasy, baby. I am too smart. I'm too freaking smart for these menus. Now, don't ask me to go outside of the prescribed parameters or there's no way I could figure it out. Susan examines the ion reactors closely. An excellent job. With this, we'll have everything we need to finish the repairs. I have another favor to ask you, though, while we finish things up. Speak with me when you're ready to go downtown, if you know what I mean. All right, of course. Sweet. I get some sweet titty action. So what am I doing now? I am wondering still, like, is there any reason to buy things to, you know, get myself different items? There is no real... Or you can turn in your prisoners in return for a reward. That's pretty neat. There's no guidance whatsoever so far about, you know, your items and whether using an item is good or bad, or an item is good or bad, or am I supposed to be able to sell anything? Maybe if I do this, you can totally sell. That's very nice. Repeating cannon Mark 1. I will sell this piece of trash. There you go. Garbage. I hated that item. Advanced repair kit. There was one earlier, and it was like a shield inverter. I think I already have that. Yeah. Let's go to the systems, and let's get rid of a little bit of firepower. Here we have the damages that I do. So we can use a shield inverter. Oh, but I will have to remove one of the blue ones. These seem to be pretty valuable. Whatever. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Anyway, I could click on the inspection. We'll start receiving protonites, like another contract and all that stuff. I'm very intrigued. I want to keep doing it, but I am even more curious about getting out of here. Can I maybe just get out?
Well,
just get out.
We have a long way to go. We should depart.
Exit the main
Engines
menu.
on maximum drive.
Shut up! I'm going to go into the campaign and see the differences. I have been, yeah, I have been just playing the prologue. Just start campaign. I am too curious about this. Of course we do permadeath. Actually, let me just play on normal. Standard difficulty between the stars that can be modified during the game. That's good. Dice rolls. If you deactivate the dice rolls, there will not be any rolls in the events. They can be modified. No. We love random chance. If you dice combat, always enable negative attribute effects. Deactivating this option will ensure the negative attributes will have no effects. No, I don't think so. Let me just continue. You get to pick a spaceship, looks like. The Mercury Thalum is a small cruiser. That looks ugly as hell. It's just like a freaking dildo. What the hell kind of spaceship is this? Give me a different one. I hate it. I hate it. Give me a different one. No, I don't like it. It just looks like a tube. This is awful. I'm sure there is, the more you play, the more other ships. Oh, there you go. Aha. I am going to base my decision entirely on looks. This one also looks pretty ass. A little bit better, though. What are these ships? What are these ships? These were created by autistic people. Are these all Borg ships? Just cubes? This one is the least offensive of them all. I don't know what kind of power it has. Engine power is just trash. It's awful. I am offended. I am offended by these. Resistance. Wonder what that is supposed to be. I assume it's just armor, right? You got armor, shield. I really don't want to drive the super slow garbage ship. The Infinite Astra C-class cruiser, normally used to transfer medium loads in hazardous areas. Its 9 engines are capable of providing good acceleration despite the mass of the ship and its cargo. It is an older model, but is still widely used today, with some pirates taking advantage of its size to modify the ship by adding more weaponry. Small cruiser, Mercury, blah 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 blah. Great agility and acceleration by reducing the Thallium's hull armor and offensive capability. In addition to being fast and agile, the Thallium has superior shield generators, normally found on more advanced shield. I guess we'll go for that one. This one seems like a super shielded one that is zero agile. Low manufacturing cost, huh? It also offers ample space for those crew and cargo. And poor agility and low acceleration. No. We go to the nasty ass tube. Just like I choose at the brothel every time. Guided missiles? Hell yeah. Sign me up for the missiles. We're gonna go for a nice bright yellow color with a skull painted on the side. That is my kind of speed. Black Queen is such a sassy name that I'm kind of into it. I normally rename things to ridiculous things. I like Black Queen already, but let's go a little deeper. There you go. Continue. Oh, jeez. Holy crap. This is an insult. You're one ugly son of a whore. Damn, you're unfortunate. That is unfortunate indeed. Anyway, let's see. You're not much better. You gotta fix that posture, girl. You're gonna get a terrible neck pain. Damn, you're ugly. Shit. Meet Frigid DRYDOCK, the Black Drag Queen. She was born on a mining planet. Nobody cares. Select. Let's go into the campaign, see what it looks like. I am probably entering without some very important information, not knowing many important systems, but
Captain,
what is
we're
life
in the
without a
sectors
little bit of
adjacent to Test Stella. The War
experimentation?
Council will not be held for another 2 days.
Understood, Mai. We'll take advantage of the downtime to supply our ship and patrol the area. Input coordinates to the nearest space station.
No need, Captain. Our power levels will let us fly for at least another 2 weeks.
We've spoken about this, Mai. The crew is exhausted. They've been eating nothing but synthetic proteins for a month. They need a breather.
Aye, Captain. Coordinates set.
I will do as the captain demands. We will go to the space station. We don't just go and do some freaking Adventuring? No, no, no. Let's go to give the crew some much needed R&R. Very important to keep your crew properly taken care of. Zoom.
Republic
Okay,
ship
let's go to
requesting
dock
docking
number
permission,
36.
please.
Quite clearly our chosen place of
Welcome,
arrival.
Captain. Dock at the assigned bay, please.
It definitely controls much faster than the other ship that I had in the prologue. Really like I've always enjoyed in space games the approach to the station, you know, the manually docking and stuff like that. I appreciate it when it's not like super complicated. Let's see. Oh, it's under. I thought it was to the side. Ooh, let me just go over here. There you go. Oops. No, don't do it. You idiot. Let me just go back a little bit. Go up. Forward. Look, this is an initiation ritual for any space station. I mean, space game. You have to do the docking sequence. It's very important. I don't know what it's doing right now. I assume that is, yeah, okay, right. Putting its cock and balls on top of the thing. And we are entering the space station. Holy crap, that is a lot. That is more than I can handle. Arcade, where they have a combat simulator. A prize will be awarded. Hangar. If the hangar, you will be able to embark on the ships that you have previously acquired. Nothing that I can do. Go to the tavern for shore. Everybody needs some time ashore. Both you and the crew take a break and stop at one of the bars near the docks. Strangely enough, the atmosphere of such establishments has become familiar to you. The different ships, crew members, spaceport workers, and local customers cause quite a din as they argue and drink non-stop. You are sitting at one of the tables, while at the bar you hear two men raising their voices more than usual. "You're crazy! A Cosmos Explorer ship would never be able to compete against a Mercury XJ. In combat, third-generation shields will provide too much of an advantage." I will keep listening. "You're talking nonsense. Blah, 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 blah. That man is absolutely right, Captain. An experienced crew member knows that a good defense decides the battle. No matter how fast you are, it's impossible to dodge every enemy projectile. Frigid DRYDOCK has gained a new attribute. I am now observant." True. Yes, you are correct, my good crewmate. Quickly, the rest of the crew joined the discussion. A lot of talking. In conclusion, the shields are the most important thing. Perhaps maneuverability is more important. The conversation lasts a few more minutes, and you really have to agree with them. You have never seen it that way before, but it makes a lot of sense. You keep debating and comparing ship models until nightfall, and it is time to get back to the ship. I'm now graceful. Increases the agility of the ship. That is awesome. Great stuff. Great stuff. I like it. But am I actually doing anything for the crew, or is this just an excuse to get me to the station and get a mission or two? Let me see the systems. Wow, that is trash. Guided missile launcher. One laser interceptor. One guided missile launcher. I do have 5,000 credits. Let's go to the missions. Delivery. Since the beginning of the war, the stellar courier service has been having difficulties delivering packages to its customers in certain areas. A courageous captain is sought to make the relevant delivery in exchange for a reward. Boring. Freighter in distress. We receive distress signal emitted by a freighter in a nearby area. Go check it out. And then bounty hunters. That's more my speed. One of the tasks of a captain of the Republic is to bring criminals who are wanted around the galaxy to justice. You can easily access the latest reports on them. A sightings of several matching ships has been reported. Let's go with a freighter in distress. Seems like a good middle of the road thing. I guess I can just accept everything, right? Oh, there you go. It's just we have 3 quests now. The ship status is not great. Let me just repair 100%. Now we're in tip-top shape, ready to vanquish all enemies. So let's go to this shop. Is there no shop? There's no shop in this station. This station is a piece of garbage. Absolute trash. So do I get to engine power plus 10%? Yes, I will create one of these. Oh man, that takes forever. That takes freaking forever. This station is trash. I guess you can just wait it out. Oh, it does consume 500 your protonite. Wonder Like, there is some serious depth. Like, you need to actually put quite a bit of thought. Okay, I have created an ion reactor. Does that mean now I have an... Yeah, I do have an ion reactor. Now I can go to this area, but then I will have to substitute. Yeah, there's no way I want to substitute that for just 10% more engine power. So that was a massive waste of my Robo-Erotic magazine package. A mail package of lascivious magazine receipt to be given to the addressee. Hell yeah. This is my kind of... I think that's the delivery, right? That's what I'm doing. Anyway, let's go out into space. Wonder what, you know, this is just leveling up your crew. There's a lot of stuff here. More than I can properly learn in just 1 hour, which is the time that I often give to games in this series. Let's go out there, see if we can do one of the missions. At the very least, start it. Hopefully not explode in a million pieces as I try to figure things out. Okay, so we have a distress signal, we have a suspicious activity, and then there's also the delivery, which I assume will be somewhere behind the station. No, just suspicious activity. Where are the package of rover Dr. Chaos at 4350 space station in the Legaia sector. We received an emergency signal emitted from a mage by a freighter. Seems like we have two we have two missions in the mage sector, so that's probably where we want to go. I wish I... Oh, you can zoom in. All right, all right. Can you rotate? Yeah. Ooh. All right, so we are in Tohe. We're going to go to my mage. Zap me there, buddy. We get to just freaking teleport there. Amazing technology. Hyperdrive engaged. Whoa, 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 whoa. Apparently, I am waiting on some kind of deliberation by the Council of whatever. I just want to be a space mercenary, brother.
Captain, we're getting some very strange readings.
Dismiss.
What the hell is that? Mai, focus the sensors on the signal from coordinates 15-008.
No, dismiss.
Augmenting the scale. Decoding parameters. I detect high radiation readings, Captain, but I cannot locate the source of the emission.
Crew, exercise extreme caution. We're heading to the source of the signal.
Dismiss. I have bounty hunters to murder. We're going to the distress signal, actually. Let's see, there is the bounty hunters there. We're going to the distress signal. I don't care about your Genesis nonsense. All power to engines. Engage. Hyperdrive. Quantum power. Blah. Get me there. Hell yeah, I want to find out what's wrong with these people. We have 8 minutes to figure this out before the timer runs out. I am mightily intrigued. I am actually surprised there are so many systems piled on top of each other here. There is way more than I can explore in 1 hour. But the first impression of this game is great. I am loving it. I'm loving this whole thing. Alright, buddy, go. Oh, Jesus, some kind of event. Once you have confirmed the signal on the monitors, you can glimpse an abandoned ship through the bridge bay window. You immediately get chills. The hull seems intact, and the distress signal, coupled with the lights, which are still online, confirm the power system is undamaged. Your terminal lights up, and crew member Lewis gives his report on the situation. Captain, the ship's crew is unresponsive to our incoming transmissions. Let's board the ship and empty their pockets. Get the suits ready, we're going in. We must answer the distress signal? What is it? Yeah, okay, we'll pick that. That
Head
sounds...
to the target. Mai, prepare boarding protocol.
That sounds reasonable. What is one? What does that do? Oh, jeez. I just came. All right. The coupling request has gone unanswered, so the only viable route is to force the hatch open. The antechamber leading to the interior of the ship would make sure a complete decompression is avoided, a well-chosen safety measure to ensure rescue is possible in the case of an opening systems failure. Your crew gets to work, and they exit the ship with their spacesuits on. In but 1 hour, the machinery is positioned and ready to force the opening of the hatch as if it were made of tin. Engage. You board the ship and make sure the power flow is stable. Upon confirmation from the engineers and receipt of the toxicity readings from the scientists, you proceed through the decompression room and remove your helmets to continue investigating. Never remove your helmets. Never remove your helmets. What a rookie Hollywood mistake. You traverse the corridor with caution, alert to any signal that might indicate imminent danger. Silence, absolute silence. Not even the slightest sound comes from any of the rooms you leave behind. This is baffling. The ship was in good shape, even though the crew had disappeared. You hope that at least the mad AI system will shed some light on what has happened. Yeah, let's divide together so the mass murderer can kill us all one by one. We will stick together. Following your orders, the crew takes positions. You go through the corridors together in search of a clue or signal until a snap behind a hatch puts you on alert. You raise your hand to indicate to the crew following you that you are going to enter. You activate the opening of the hatch and the room's entrance opens wide. Enter the room. You enter the room, which is complete darkness, and turn on to the lights. A foul stench assails you from inside, but you can identify its origin. You turn around. It's Lewis. He has a really weird face, and you realize he just farted. Regardless, you push forward, examining the terminals in search of the traces of survivors. But it seems like the mad AI system is inoperative, which makes the likelihood of finding anything in the ship's logs impossible. You are sitting engrossed at a terminal when you hear a smash, followed by some screams behind you. You turn around and observe in horror as Campbell falls to the ground. His attacker is gripping a stone the size of a not-so-small book and covered in your crew member's blood while staring at you wide-eyed. Well, Campbell is now with a gash on his freaking head. Shoot immediately. Without a word, you open fire against the stranger, scattering his brains all over the room. Campbell gets up with some difficulty and raises his hand to his head. You see his face and shoulder are covered in blood gushing out of the gash wrought upon him, but miraculously he is alive. A little too fancy there. A gash wrought upon him, that is a little too much. That seems like you were just trying to be fancy without really knowing what the words are doing. Are you alright, Campbell? I'm a bit dizzy, Captain, but at least blah, 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 blah. I didn't realize he was behind me until he struck me with whatever that thing is supposed to be. You glance at the stranger's corpse and notice that he had been carrying in his hands. What he had been carrying in his hands. Rather than a stone, it seems to be some kind of tile or tablet, now covered in blood. Let's return to the ship. The medical team must examine you. You are barely a couple steps from the exit when you think you hear one of your crew members call you from behind. What? No one said a thing, idiot. Suddenly you feel your hands grow heavy and look down at them. The same stone the man was clinging on to before he was executed is now in your hands. You do not remember when exactly you picked it up, but you can see that it is some sort of tablet. Interesting. Let's head back to the ship. This is giving me a freaking migraine. This place sucks. I need a drink. Well, that was a hell of a distress signal. Very upsetting. Let's go hunt for some bounties. Woo! So, inventory. Can I check the inventory? I'm trying to, but it won't let me. Probably because I am engaged with the super engines. Let me turn them off. Inventory. Oh, very fancy. Departments. Crew members. This idiot is now wounded. I see he has only 2 pips out of 3. Did I get any kind of experience? I guess I got experience from that nonsense. Hey, I have an available point. Frigid DRYDOCK is ready to improve. Charisma. Aptitude. Man, those are some tiny increments, brother. That is awful. I hope I get tons of points. Leadership or luck? She is just gonna be a lucky lady. Just luck, never-ending luck. She's reckless, she's a scavenger, she's observant and graceful, but also unpleasant. My kind of gal. Alright, let me get out of here. We carry on. I need to go to this bounty hunter, so we are almost there. I don't wanna stop playing.
They are jamming our engines,
No.
Captain.
How dare they?
Activate the shields. All hands to battle stations.
Oh! It's time for battle. Full throttle. All power to the engines. I'm being lasered. Activate locator. All systems optional. Throw all the mines. Annihilate. Those percentages are going down very slowly. Ah! Ah! All systems to the power of the weapons. All the hull is going to be annihilated. Hell yeah. I think you're dead. You dead, bitch.
One of the enemy ships has been destroyed.
Oh, I thought he was Mexican, but he wasn't Mexican. Oh man, they're lasering the shit out of me. This is just awful. All power to the shields while we recover the mines. There, I don't see a cooldown anywhere. I don't see it. Anyway, weapons. All weapon systems engage. Destroy this heathen. Now back to the shields. Ah, pathetic. This bounty has been claimed for the Emperor.
Great job, crew. We did it.
Perfect. Bounty is mine. All right, brother. Certainly not the greatest combat that I have ever participated in the sense that I was pretty bad. But I am happy we just annihilated them. Wait a minute. That was not the bounty. That was just some random attackers. Well, I am glad to have been victorious. What is going on? What is this red? The Genesis, right? That's, I think, like the main story. I think it was just some random people attacking me. It had nothing to do with my mission. Anyway, that has been Between the Stars. Definitely a deeper game than I can possibly cover in just 1 hour. Really good first impression. I really want to just keep playing it and just being a space bounty hunter, wrong writer, Genesis investigating drag queen that is ready to run the walkway and just be fabulous all the way to the end. So definitely not going to just uninstall right away. I will give it more of my time. I've been enjoying it quite a lot. I think if you're into the genre, you are super into this. If you don't like space games, then you're not into this. I think that's pretty much the
Public
long
ship
and short of it.
requesting docking permission, please.
I don't know how much deeper it goes, but really,
Station
really
control tower
enjoying
here. Dock at the assigned
what I
bay.
am seeing so
Over.
far, and I will play it some more. See you in the next one, whatever that may be. It's a B game. Let me actually check. What is it? What is it? Rogue Descendants. I guess Black Book. I did play this for a little bit, but it's not in the game. It's not in the channel, I mean. Anyway, I wanted to claim my just smash into the station. I wanted to claim my bounty, but those were just some randos that suddenly attacked me for no reason. I don't appreciate that. Between the Stars, really impressed. Looking forward to more.